Ha ha! Okay, look who it is. It's me. It's your best friend. And I'm here to tell you something that I've been sitting on because it's a little strange, you know? I might not be your best friend, by the way, but I'm a good guy. You can trust me. You really can. I'm actually a really trustworthy person, you know? Honestly. It's not a joke. So I usually bring dream messages, right? But another part of my abilities, I guess you could say, gifts or whatever you want to call them, is also being able to view things and get downloads, as they would say, um, when I'm not sleeping, when I'm awake. And I got one of these downloads uh, months ago, dude. Months ago. And this is sort of when I was new to getting downloads, when I was, conscious. And this was, uh, so obviously, if you know about remote viewing or downloads or just perceiving with your, you know what, um, sometimes things come in images, sometimes things come in feelings. I don't, do the traditional, I guess, remote viewing sort of deal 222. I guess I kind of do it my own way because, it kind of just happened after I used my techniques and other things. And so I can teach you if you want to know how to do it. It's probably something you could do too. I'm willing to bet. Just let me know. I'm here to help. I really am. And it feels good to say that. It feels good to know that I'm here to help. That's something you need to understand. Is that there's people who are here to help you. And that's just how things are. There's nothing they can do to stop it. So I got this when I was in my deep meditation, you can call it, this message about Mount St. Helen. Now, every message I get, I try to process it and I try to figure out, okay, is this something that I even believe that could happen? And that can be a little, you know, different, a little wonky, as they would say, because there's so many things out there that you can never be too sure, not to incite doubt or whatever, but you always want to keep a little bit of skepticism, right? But you also want to be ascetic as well, which is being skeptical about skepticism, which is another thing Robert Anton Wilson, who I've talked about before, talked about, regardless of what you think of him. So, when I got this one, I know, 444, I'm sorry. I'll get to it. When I got this one, I was like, sometimes it's kind of strange. So Mount St. Helen, the explosion was because of some experiment. This is what I got. I don't know if it's true or not. It's just what I got. And I sat on it because it was just out of the blue. They were doing experiments on monkeys. I wrote something down here about Planet of the Apes. I wrote, the politicians are wanting to be apes or like apes, um, because they are seen as the primordial human or primordial whatever. And I wrote Hanuman. And I wrote Lemuria with a question mark. 555. So listen, um, it's strange. I know. But a lot of the stuff I get is different. And who knows, dude? There's a lot of weird stuff out there. There really is. So I'm not afraid to put things out, even if, it seems a little strange or whatever, because I know that a lot of the stuff I get is it's worth mentioning. Let's just say. And maybe it can help someone. Maybe it will help you. But if you would like to learn how to do what I do so that they can't just, you know, and then no one can do it, let me know. Let me know. I'm willing to teach, especially you because you found this video. You beautiful person. You really are beautiful. You know that? Yes, you. No, what makes you even more beautiful though? If you like and subscribe. Yes, like and subscribe. Or share. Or just, you know what? At the end of the day, even if you just watch it and you just opens your mind a bit, you don't need me. I can teach you, but you don't need me. Figure it out yourself. How do you think I did? I heard some things. I went, let me try it myself. You can do it. You really can. You're smart. And I believe in you. I really do. I know you can do it. But I could help you out. Um, Let me see if there's anything else for this message, right? From the Book of Wonders, as I call it. Oh, man. Oh! Yeah. I met Adam in a dream. That Adam. And he was a guy walking around on the street. I remember meeting him on the street in my dream. I've met other people on the street in real life that I got the impression they're not exactly incapable, if you understand what I mean. But I met Adam on the street in my dream. That's it. I'm going to be honest with you, 1010. That's it. I don't give you anything that isn't true. I'm not giving you fluff. I promise you. I promise you. I don't do fluff. I just tell you what I see. I don't claim that it's the truth or anything. I'm not doing it for clout because, man, some of this stuff sounds really interesting, if you know what I mean. If you catch my drift, it's just interesting. And so I tell you, but I met Adam, Fat Adam, in a dream. And, I think I've said this before. Uh, I am 100% certain, 1111, that they can create dreams, can enter your dreams, can view your dreams, um, can try to get you to, think certain things, like Inception. And by they, I mean, well, witches, warlocks, the government, all sorts of different entities, even yourself, if you can believe that. Um, so I don't know what that means. Meeting Adam in my dream. I really don't know what that means. Um, but I was walking around on the street and he was too. And I think it's time 12:22 for people to accept the fact that we don't know a lot of stuff. But we can know. And that's the important part. I guess I'm going for a long format video. So I was just going to tell you one thing, but I just keep moving, man. There are so many things you don't know that to claim to know everything is like claiming to be God, in that way of, you know what I'm talking. It is asinine in its hubris to assume that everything you know is everything to know. I'm guilty of that. I've been guilty of that a lot in my life. But now, thank God, I am who I am. And I know more truth now, which is a wonderful thing. Because truth illuminates the mind and it feeds the soul. And 1414, leash your bet. If you know, you know. If you don't know, don't worry about it because I don't really know, but I know 14 is an interesting number. And uh if you think you know everything, 1441, wow. Then you do because that will be everything you know. And I think someone said that in the song. All you know is all you know. What an interesting lyric. So expand your mind today and think of the possibilities. There's so many possibilities. I'm telling you, I've seen them. I'm not messing with you. I wouldn't do that. I don't have the time. I mean, I have all the time I need. In essence, we are time. Think about it. Just think about it. Oh, is that too, Will? Did I get you to think for yourself? You have to figure it out. Ah! It's good for you. It builds character, as they used to say. Makes you strong. Okay? Anything else, Ryan, for your long format videos, which is limited at like 20 fucking minutes at this point. But, you gotta do what you gotta do. Um, I love you. You know, uh, I'm doing my best here, and that's all you can do is your best. And that's what you should do. You should give your best in everything you do. Because you care. You care about what you do. You care about your work. You care about the people you care about. And you want to do good by them. I know you do because you're here. 1717 on my channel. All the channels in the world. You found yourself here. God bless you. You're a real one. You really are. And don't worry about things. Even if you make mistakes, at the end of the day, at least you did something. At least you have the courage to do something. So many people are held in a stasis by fear. What are they going to think of you? Are they going to use this against you? Are they going to say you're crazy? Are they going to look at you weird? Guess what, buddy boy? They already do. Because they're scared. Don't worry about it, man. Really. It's all gonna be okay. You know how I know? You're watching this right now. You still stayed around to the end. Because you're different. You really give a shit, don't you? I bet you do. I count on it. Because what I give you, a lot of it's been passed down through the ages. If only you knew how true that was, you'd understand what I'm doing. So don't be afraid. 1919 of the naysayers, the tallywhackers. I don't know where that came from. I don't even know what that means. That's a funny word. Don't be afraid of them. Because at the end of the day, they've built a prison for themselves. Because we're here to help each other. And so if they disparage you, if they malign you, sideline you, they're only doing it to themselves. And it's just sad. I know some of them will watch this. So, you don't know what you're missing. That's all I'm going to say. So, have a good day. 2020.